Yo, Mohammed, I swear this shit only happens when you're in here, bro. I don't know what the hell you doing to my OBS, but like y'all can't even see it. It's just a my side kind of thing, but what the fuck? UVXCX, he be talking about music and shit. Jack Harlow dropped an album, and this is the thumbnail that UVXCX made. The black method is patched. This is also the same guy who made this video about Ian and made this thumbnail. The white method's patched. So I don't know what else he could do next. If the light skin method is patched, maybe Too Slimy might be on this bitch. And maybe it'll be the Mexican method is patched. Who knows? Who knows? But let's get into it. 12-minute video. Let's sound the whistles. Hopefully I don't pause too much. Because y'all know me. I be talking.
Welcome in or welcome back, man.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. That's not funny. That is not nice. That is dead ass not nice. My bad. Let's start this shit back over.
Welcome in or welcome back, man. So it's actually crazy because a few weeks ago I did ask myself, what the hell is going on with Jackson Harlow right now? And
Jackson
I did not even bother looking it up. I'm gonna be real. I didn't look it up because
oh my gosh, yo, he's got to take this image off screen. He's got to take off this video, bro. This is like the equivalent of being in middle school before you see your high school self.
Bro, it's 2026. I realistically don't care about Jack Harlow like that. I legit only have like one song in my playlist.
Y'all can hear it right though,
which is like
right? Shit, I
think Warsaw. You know, I think that song is cool honestly really good beat.
Oh shoot, you don't know who Jack Harlow is? He's the dude that made he made What's Poppin' back in 2020.
You know, lyrics cool, the video was hard as hell, big mention. One of the girls that was shaking ass in that video, I still want to know her at. I mean, Jack Harlow has always been I still want to know her at. I mean, Jack Harlow has always been a really commodity like of a character.
He's got to stop putting this video on here.
We'll get to the obvious reason why in a little bit, but Jack Harlow never really seemed like he belonged in this industry. Like, he's way more of a character, which is
damn, that shit is quiet.
His character is just a regular white guy, kind of like Lil Dicky, but obviously like less over the top, you know?
They got similar hair.
What's that song called that was like everywhere at one point? What's Poppin' or whatever. And whatever song it was that you guys pretended to like. This man, honestly, and
pretended is crazy. I won't lie. If you knew me back in high school, well, shit, none of y'all knew me back in high school. But I was rocking with Jack Harlow crazy. The one with the new Neo Soul album. You call that shit Neo Soul? Hey, we'll get to that in a second, actually. But I used to fuck with Jack Harlow a lot. When he blew up, I thought that shit was corny. Then it was the song, I Want to See Some Ass. And I was like, damn, bro. Shit. I want to see some ass too, bro. But I never got to see no ass in my life. You feel? I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of that. Anyways, though, like, I listened to his 2019 project, Confetti. It was fire. I was like, holy shit. He's actually got potential. He's got some songs that are genuinely good. I feel like a lot of people be riding on his dick with some shit. His 2021 album was alright. His 2020 thing was not. But bro, this man is some ass, bro. Like, if y'all heard his 2022 album, Come Back Home, The Kids Miss You or something that had that first class fucking sample, I've been a G, throw up the L and all that shit. That was some ass. I heard the song with him and Drake that leaked, Churchill Downs or whatever it's called. Drake mopped that man on the floor so bad when it leaked. Jack Harlow dead ass extended his shitty verse. That's incredible in enough of itself. His verse was so bad he extended it and made it worse. Like son, you ain't gotta try all this shit, bro. Just be you. And yeah, he dropped some recent album. That shit was also ass. It was a waste of 30 minutes of my life that I'm never gonna get back. There was one good song and it was like 57 seconds. That's all I really gotta say about this man.
In this phrase, but he fell off. I'm not gonna lie.
He fell off like crazy, bro.
You can say he fell off, or you can say that we all just collectively woke up to his bullshit. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way, y'all. I don't hate Jack Harlow as a person. I really don't. And if we were to rewind a little bit, I don't even think Jack actually ever blew up. I think he more so like just materialized into the rap game, you know, like it's like everyone was like, yeah, okay, it's time to have a white dude with curly hair in the game. I don't know how to explain it. Like, actually sitting here and thinking about it, I don't really know how he went up. Like, I remember he signed with Don Cannon and Drama, but he was just like a part of the game after that. Like, I think the only thing I remember about him was that album Confetti was like straight and only like rock.
Thank God. I was about to say, yo, there's no way he disses Confetti. If he did, bro, that would have been a dislike and we're getting out of here because I really fucked with this shit, and I still fuck with it. I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it. It's not Rain. River Road on here, bro. I fuck with that song so heavy. It was like my favorite song for the longest time. Still kind of is. Time for country white man music. That's big facts, bro. He's probably gonna go that route. Shit, you heard his last shit. He wasn't rapping. That man was trying to sing his ass off.
I think Rodney.
Emphasis on trying.
I don't. Yo, this is why I gotta stop freestyling videos. After that, I really just stopped tapping in with Jack like that because this was like 2019, and I don't know if y'all remember, but 2019 had crazy projects.
Bro, 2019. I was about to say had some great ass music. I forgot this came out 2019. Yeah, I was a sophomore in high school when this came out. But yeah, that came out. That Young Thug album, that Juice WRLD one as well. I forgot the name of the song. I think it's Make It Right or something. It's the one with the guitar. Dun 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 dun. That sounds stupid. But bro, that shit was heat, bro.
So I wasn't really trying to tap in with a white. I wasn't really trying to tap in with Jack Harlow. Like at that point, 2019 was actually a really fun year overall. Now that I'm looking back on it, but anyway, the point is, I was tapped out of this dude until the What's Poppin' shit came out. And I know some of y'all probably like that song, and that's completely fine. It's gonna seem like I'm just being a contrarian, but I just wasn't into that type of music when that song was everywhere, bro. I was not a fan. That doesn't mean it was ass, though. It's his literal biggest song for a reason. It's very catchy. Yep. It's got a nice hook, infectious beat. Yep. It had the baby Tory Wayne on the remix, or I don't know if that's the official release. Whatever. Long story short, it was literally popping. It had all the elements that a hit song should have. So that comes along, and then the massive ass features followed suit. Then, and honestly, what I feel like is the most important aspect of his career specifically was the personality behind the artist was getting shown. I mean,
I can't lie, bro. Y'all might call me crazy for this. Jack Harlow in 2020 is what Laserdisc was in 2024. And I said it, bro. I'm only saying that because people heard the music. Sure, people didn't fuck with Jack Harlow. People didn't fuck with Laser. Some people liked their shit. Some people didn't. But then when their personality got shown out, more people were actually tapped in with them as an artist. They might have not been actually like dabbling into the music and all that shit, but they they really liked how funny these guys were. That's the thing. Jack Harlow, after that song blew up, people fucked with him because he shot his shot with Sweetie. The Doja Cat shit, I think there's some shit with Doja Cat. And he's literally like best friends with Drewski. Then he disappeared. That's like the way they rode. Same shit with Laser. I can't lie, I don't be hearing shit about Laserdisc at all.
Bro, this nigga was like flirting with like interview women. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I think that's what pulled people, even me, more into Jack than a lot of folks realize, because this nigga is objectively funny. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That one clip of him and Drewski doing the interview still makes me do the speed face, bro.
So I've got Jack
Vacation
Harlow here.
spot.
I just wanted to ask you
one
question.
Shit.
What is up with the fouling, and why would you say you're fouling so much out here?
You are so fine, bro.
Other than that, I'd like to ask about the game, man. You're really persistent. You're a great guy. What are you looking at, man?
It's physical. That's the type of game we like. We're physical players. I just wish you were playing, dog, so I could guard you.
I think we're...
Yo, this is so off topic, but 24K Golden being in this video just shows you how old this shit actually.
Bro, dead ass. I used to like 24K Golden too, and I'm not gonna lie, he also fell off. He stopped putting shit out, and his stuff was kind of, in my opinion, getting worse over time. But this motherfucker laughing back then, I don't know what it was, but seeing his fucking face laugh, it had me weak, bro. It added on to how funny it was.
Shit, bro. Anyway, people love Jack, not just because of the music, but the guy.
Damn, 4 minutes in?
Music. I don't know if y'all know this. I'm sure you do, but personality goes a very long way in this industry. Thug is
my itchy ass nose
in the shitter right now, but overall, he's still a legend for reasons that has fuck all to do with his music. You could say the same about Tyler, the Creator.
Yo, this fucking... I thought Mood was a cool song. I think I only didn't really like it too much because it got super trendy, and I've never been the type to follow trends. I even told y'all when What's Poppin' blew up, I didn't like that shit because it was trendy. So, like, I'm not gonna say it was a bad song whatsoever. It did great, but yeah. I only paused because, bro, this Young Thug video be making me weak, bro. I forgot what rapper he said he was, but that shit's funny as fuck.
Music. You could say the same about Tyler, the Creator, Doo-Wop Kane, RX Poppy. I know those artists have nothing to do with each other, but their personalities take them farther than just the music. When people can connect to you past a song you're putting in their ears, that means a lot more than making a hit, in my opinion. But unfortunately for this industry, and especially Jack Harlow, you have to keep making hits. Your biggest shit shouldn't be something that came out like 6 goddamn years ago, bro. You have
Ain't it crazy how 2020 was 6 years ago?
to keep that momentum going, which Jack definitely did not do. Like, if we're being real, I mean, it's UVXCX. I'm always going to be real, but his music is not all that special. In fact, if anything, it falls into that genre of music where it almost sounds like background noise. Like, there's nothing too inherently good about it, but there's also nothing too inherently bad. That was until his last album. The reason I'm making this video, actually. So,
yo, Mohammed, I know you mentioned this shit, bro. I'm assuming you didn't like it. I said I already didn't like it. I already know AK wouldn't like this shit, and on top of that, shoot, I know AK definitely didn't listen to this shit. So as I myself am gonna say, Team Real is saying that this album was some dog shit, bro. This was ass. Like, I don't even think it was a full 30 minutes. Yeah, AK, save yourself the time, bro. We're only gonna be this young for so long, bro. Like, we can't waste our lives with this shit.
Before I recorded this video, I was like, let me actually hear this.
No rap, no anything.
Told me that it was dog shit, and that nigga listens to Hunt Show. So I was like, God damn, if he thinks this is bad, I gotta check this out. And checked it out, and yeah, my homeboy was actually wrong. I'm not gonna lie, because here's the thing.
That's some fucking cat, bro.
I know y'all are gonna be
you didn't listen?
But the album Monica by Jackson Harlow is actually not dog shit. In fact, it's not good either, because this album is nothing. There is.
Thank you. No, I rock with that. I like that, bro. Cause, man, look, bro. I'll open up Spotify right quick. I'll open up Spotify real quick. I need like a cricket sound effect, bro. I didn't like a single one of this shit. I didn't like any of these. Move Along, in my opinion, was the only good song. I'm assuming this was the guy who was singing one feature. Cause I know that wasn't Jack Harlow. I know this was not Jack Harlow singing. Jack Harlow tried singing on every song here, and I liked basically all of the production. I can't blame him for wanting to make some shit like this, but it's just not good. His singing's not good on this shit. That's all I really gotta say. Wait, he said I got blacker? That's crazy. I did not hear that. I did not hear that part. I'm gonna be so honest. But overall, I see the vision, but the execution was so fucking ass. I don't even know if what I think the vision is his vision. It was so ass. He needs better delivery on his singing.
There's nothing going on with this record, y'all. I'm just keeping it a goddamn being, bro. Would it be wrong to say that this album sucks? Yes, but only because it doesn't suck, because it's just an album. It's just a record, bro. I really enjoyed the track Prague. That was it. And I only really enjoyed it because it just sounded nice. I mean, that's literally it. I thought I was tripping until I started watching some reviews of this album. I was like, maybe I'm just hating.
I thought the same shit.
Y'all know me, just the big old hater. Oh, I hate Blade. Shut the fuck up. But no, it's a couple of people that don't like this. Now, of course, this is pretty far off from the sound his fans are used to. That, trappy, rappy, I guess, sound from him. But this is damn near neo soul and R&B. And for him to have seemingly been gone for years and come back with this shit, people just weren't really rocking with it. And let me tell y'all something though, man. There is absolutely nothing wrong with switching your sound up. Y'all know on this channel I've said before that if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, people are just going to become bored. So I honestly think it was smart for Jack not to over and over again. I
absolutely agree with this. I think Yeats fans would have been perfectly okay with him making the same sound until he died.
Just gonna become bored. So I honestly think it was smart for Jack not to come back with a regular ass trap album that would have inherently probably got even more hate, because people would have been like, you've been gone for 3 years and this is the best you can come up with? We've already heard this. But the problem with the switch up here is that it's clearly just not something he's meant to do. His voice is way too boring for neo soul.
Thank God. Like, I'm not the only one that thinks that. I showed this album to one of my friends recently, and then they said, I mean, it's not really that bad. I see where he's going for. But that's the thing. Jack Harlow is in such a position with his career. You shouldn't even need to be saying shit like that. It's like his 2022 album, that should have not been put out. It's like this shit, his voice should have been trained up a lot more. All this promotional shit is not really going to be your best friend. His voice really, just like UVXCX said, in his current position, is not meant for that shit.
He don't got that in him. Pause. That sounds fucking insane. I even read somewhere that people were saying the album legitimately sounds like coffee music, and
It does.
that's that's actually so disrespectful. I mean, there's no hits on this album. There's no real impact. Like, it's simply just, it's just there. And I'm sure, as y'all know, that's not the only reason I'm making this video. As of course, in usual fashion of hashtag them being in hashtag our industry, he made an extremely stupid fucking statement that I would like to read to y'all verbatim, just so there's no confusion, because I do be freestyling these videos. But bro said, and I quote,
Oh.
I got blacker. I love black music.
Fuck wrong. Fuck wrong with him.
Damn, he really did say that shit.
Music. I love the sound of black music. And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics today. The
Wow.
safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And Jackson, what are you fucking talking about? Like, I'm sitting here reading this, and I'm just like, how can you be so fucking stupid? I myself had to literally find the source of him saying this shit.
Oh,
because
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
believe
Especially because Jack has a song, Tyler Hero, yeah.
it myself.
You arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
into black.
Yeah.
So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing.
Yo, what is this
Because you
haircut?
like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah.
That's what I started hearing. I only heard the I think I love black music. I did not know he said what he said
I like
before.
the sound of black music.
Yeah.
As you would expect, bro, immediately people had their opinions on what he said. As
Bro,
you
what
would
is this
expect,
fit?
They were overwhelmingly.
What's these leather pants?
No way, I just got a text in the middle of my goddamn video, bro. As you would expect, they were overwhelmingly negative. Let me tell y'all something. This type of comment is why we should not allow. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna go that far. But it's honestly hard to.
He was wanting to
formulate
segregate.
a cohesive reason for why something like "I got blacker" should never be said by a non-black person. Oh, so you think making a mid-ass neo-soul album was just gonna push you in the direction of our arms? You thought that was like, ooh, yeah, you're definitely invited to the cookout, white boy. Like, what did you think would come out of this? I feel like it genuinely should have been common sense for bro to not say something this stupid ever in his life.
Yeah.
Especially on camera.
I'm a
Yeah, in his current
neo-soul
position.
junkie. I love the Jill Scotts of the world, the Erykah Badu's, whatever you want to call that genre. That ain't it, bro.
Yeah, that's
That ain't it. I like Jack.
I'm so glad that this is just something that we can all agree upon. Oh my gosh, yo.
I met
Wow.
Jack Harlow. We've interviewed Jack Harlow. Jack is a nice guy. But I told y'all on Friday that this album made him whiter. And saying the music made you blacker is exactly why I said this album made him whiter.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because that's something only you got to be really white to say that this music made you blacker.
You are Jack Harlow, a white man in a, let's be honest here, predominantly black industry, saying stupid shit like I got blacker. What the fuck is actually wrong with you, bro? And it's weird because I know in my heart he didn't mean it in a negative connotation. It came from a place of ignorance. There is nothing, absolutely nothing on earth a white person could ever do that would make them blacker. You will always be what you are. And that's not fucking black, bro. I'm sorry. I'm actually like irritated that this even transpired, bro. Like, this world is funny sometimes. The crazy part about the music industry is you damn near gotta wonder if bro said this shit because he knew what kind of reaction it would get. Like, congrats on the free coverage, bro. I hope it was worth it. Or an even worse option is that maybe he felt like he could actually say this shit because he knows that he's like cool, I guess, in our books. Like, I guess he's cool, bro. I don't know. So in the end, right, because past the fact that this is one of the dumbest things I've ever made a video on, Jack Harlow, let's be honest here, fell off, genuinely. Because he's not one of those artists that can just disappear for a few years and come back. You weren't around long enough for you to have that power. And if I'm being really honest, your music wasn't good enough to keep niggas strung along like that either. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when you look at the numbers, even on YouTube, each song is okay, but them numbers are not really that heavy. Not for what was a heavy hitter name like Jack Harlow. I mean, actually, you know what? Nah, I don't even want to say he fell off because, like I said at the beginning of this video, this dude was everywhere at a point. And I think people got tired of seeing him before they got tired of his actual work, like his music. Does that make sense? Like, he was almost overexposed, honestly. I don't know.
Damn, bro, this past minute and a half has just felt like bullying. I can't even lie. But fuck.
Oh, man. That's all I really got for now, bro. I love y'all. Don't ever say no shit like this again. I'm UVXCX. Later.
Wow. Hey, that was a video. WUVXCX. Wow. Wow.